I believe that it has saved lives.
I think it works because it's so simple, it's so accessible.
It's not a sexual health clinic, it's not a mental health clinic.
A service like Teen Clinic makes it really, really easy and accessible, and I think that's why it's so popular with young people.
Like, you have that sense of kind of autonomy, and that, like, if there is something that I don't want to go to the doctors with my parents about, I can just go and it's fine and it's easy.
I think it's addressing a real need in our changing society today.
So Teen Clinic is a drop-in clinic for teenage kids that runs 2 afternoons a week, and the beauty of that is that it's a nurse-led clinic. That means they don't need appointments, they don't need a Medicare card.
A regular doctor's surgery is seen as an adult environment, and it is run by adults, it's full of adults, and I think most kids would feel at least a little intimidated by that.
Teen Clinic is a nurse-led service, and we think that for teenagers that's actually a great advantage, because we think that we're possibly a little bit less daunting than doctors to speak to. They probably know more nurses, they've probably got more friends whose mums are nurses.
It's very relaxed, you know, and young people can just drop in as the need arises.
You don't have to call in and make an appointment. It gives agency to young people, yeah.
Teenagers aren't sort of particularly great at keeping appointments and sticking to times and making appointments, so to have that walk-in approach, this really works well.
Some teenagers can't go to the doctor with their parents. It's just how it is.
Confidentiality is key for the kids. In the vast majority of cases, it's going to be in their best interest of the kids for their parents or their carers to know about it, but there are a small number of cases where that's not the case.
There was a part of me that was going, I'm not sure whether I want Indigo to be keeping this information from me. But what I value much more than, you know, my having that information is the fact that she feels safe and comfortable enough to go.
No problem or nothing that a teenager brings is unimportant. Everything they bring is important because it is important to them.
It's totally holistic, and that's the beauty of it. It's not mental health, it's not sexual health, it's everything.
Acne or warts, or they can come with concerns about contraception or their first sexual encounter, which has concerned them, as well as family and emotional problems, bullying, housing issues. There's a whole range of things that young people will present with.
You'd go to Teen Clinic maybe if you had a cold, or you'd go to Teen Clinic if you, had an unprotected sexual encounter. But sorry. But from what I think is really crucial is the fact that it is such an important mental health service as well.
There are kids who I know have been really unwell and massively at risk, and getting them through the door, and then the level of care that they received, and then further engagement, linking them with other health professionals, those kids are now safe and alive and will go on to lead happy and safe lives.
I think the health of our next generation is a community responsibility.
Teen Clinic is absolutely vital as a kind of frontline mental health service, actually.
It feels like very much a local solution, almost a local solution to a global problem.
Some of them are so chaotic, and it's just lovely to be able to help them sort of take that down a bit and think about their lives a bit.
Look, we all want to do something that's meaningful and purposeful in our lives, and we all want to make a difference. That's why we're in healthcare. And what better place to be able to intervene or make a difference in someone's life than at this stage of their life. It has such long-ranging ramifications. If you can support and mentor someone at this stage when they're struggling, then I think that you'll set them up for life.